So I just got back from a 2.5-week long tour up and down the West Coast with my band Stereocity. If you don't know us, we're a little math rocky Midwest emo band out of Orange County, California. And we play a lot of twinkly guitar stuff, but I just kind of wanted to bring you along and show you how that went.
Beautiful sunny day outside.
So we played 14 shows in a little over 2 weeks.
No struggling here. This is document our first merch table. There's nothing on it, sorry. This is our first merch table.
Okay.
Box footage.
And then look at us.
Excuse me.
You wanna know what Brandon's last name is, Sammy?
What is that?
Wagner.
Wagner, it's true.
What's up?
What's up?
Caesar.
Bro, I feel old.
Wait, why?
Dude, this is an old gamer shit right here.
Can you help me out? I don't know how to read.
We had some really great hangs with some really great people. Then it was on to the next.
Pretty decent.
How was the set?
I love to tour.
Yeah.
Ah! Second show.
Second show.
Down.
Dun. How many more shows are they?
14.
So actually moments after I turned off the camera after the shot, there was this loud crash from outside. It was a literal crash, like a car crash. It turns out that someone had been trying to make one of those yield on left turns that they have in Long Beach and LA. I think they're stupid. But what really made it scary was how close it was to Jack's car. He was parked on the corner. It was so close that shards of glass actually flew under our car from the accident. Thankfully nobody was injured, but because the fire truck was blocking our exit, we ended up having to walk to a nearby pizza place to get food.
Yeah. This whole look at this room. Look at the colors and the massage chair, and they've also got a pool table in the middle of the room. And then, yeah, exactly.
Check it out. Check it out.
I wasn't ready.
Some guitar. After this, we actually got a few days to chill and be at home before we had to take off up north. I got to hang out with a friend I'd never met before, Chris Wallace. He just drove up from Oceanside to play guitar with me all day. But he's a crazy acoustic player who does all this, I don't even know how you describe it, insane fingerstyle stuff. So if you want to go check him out, there's an Instagram somewhere, linked somewhere, you can see it. So day 3 was spent mostly driving. The space.
Hello.
What we got?
Pseudovision?
What are you doing?
I got a camera too.
Dude, stop. Dude, stop. You're gonna hurt him.
Yo, everybody put their cameras down.
Calm down now. Calm down now. We're in the area where the what's it? The Windows Windows XP background was shot.
Damn, I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm in the Windows XP background.
My goodness. Yo. Whitney. Jack Whitney.
What up?
That drive from home to NorCal is pretty painful, but we had a really great show at the Tamper room that night. just know that if a coffee shop hosts live music, it's gonna be bomb. So we got all packed up and we got ready to book it to a friend's house to sleep for the night.
Okay, if I break both ends of your drive shaft.
Break both ends?
Well, like,
Do you want a drum key?
no, I have a drum key.
Okay,
I'm asking
yeah.
if it's cool if I separate the bar entirely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ryan,
That's
can I
all.
break your shaft?
Not break your shaft. Really casually, you know.
I would prefer my shaft intact. Thank you.
You're doing all this here.
Got the morning.
Good morning. Music den.
What's up?
Right. That's my chart.
Welcome to house tours, the house we don't live in. Look at all these instruments.
Holy.
Okay, we got microtonal guitar, regular checker bass, headless bass with no body, 7-string bass, bass banjo, 8-string single string.
That friend in question was Jesse. You're the best. Thank you so much for having us. Absolutely. He's like a wizard on every instrument ever, and he teaches us a million different things. He is. I love Jesse so much. So we had this one time on our last tour in November where there was this whole thing that happened with another car accident on that tour. It wasn't us, again, it was somebody else, but he like showed up to our show in the Bay Area. We'd met him for the first time at our show. He thought we were really cool. And then originally gonna be staying at another guitarist's house from one of the other bands. He told us we should stay at Jesse's house. Jesse was like, okay, wait, let me go talk to my person who's sleeping in my house right now. It's his wife. So he goes home. He asks his wife, he's just like, hey, can 4 strangers sleep on our floor tonight? And she wakes up and she's just like, yeah. And so that was how we met Jesse. But we had such a great experience. He's a literal wizard when it comes to music theory. He talked our ear off about things that I had never heard before in my life. He's got like 12,000 microtonal instruments in his place. He's got a music den. Literally, if you can imagine like a great wizard, that's Jesse. Except for music. So he's like a music wizard. I already said that. Anyways. This time around, we had a very good experience with Jesse and his wife, Laura May. Those two took us in as if we were their own. We actually joked that she was the band mom for the 2 days that we were spending at her house. But she made us curry, we got to try their homemade beer, we had like long talks at night about music theory, and oh my goodness, it got so complex. Like, just for example, what we started talking about when we first got in the house was negative harmony. I love these guys so much.
Oh.
They let us stay here. They're the sweetest people ever. Like,
That's true.
quite literally the sweetest people ever.
We were talking about microtones last night.
Yes, we got pulled into a conversation talking about what was the overall
Like tuning
theme?
systems.
Oh yeah,
Tuning systems
like
and then microtonality.
why things were tuned the way that they were.
Best intonation
And it-
versus stand
Yeah.
equal temperament.
Yeah, what he said. Evil temperament.
Evil temperament. We're starting propaganda.
I always hit true intervals because I do it with pure intentions.
So that's how I think about music. It's good or it's evil.
You
Honestly.
can't play equal temperament genuinely.
Okay, we're gonna go to Santa Cruz. This is upside down. We're gonna cruise Santa Cruz, and then we're gonna go see some cool stuff and play a show that got booked like 5 days ago. So we're gonna see how that goes. Sheesh! I just like the way this camera looks. I'm like, dang, dude.
It looks
like,
great. Much better than.
It's like
Dinky
wavy.
McGee.
So somebody comes up to us. He's wearing a shirt that says vaccines don't cause autism. I do. And then he said, well, I was listening to your guys' set. You guys kept saying your name and I thought, oh, Sewervision. Sick. Like, that's a sick name, Sewervision.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, guys, we gotta change the group chat name. Like, that is legendary.
Yeah, dude.
It took me like way too long to clock that person's shirt. Like I literally complimented them on the color combination, like how it was orange text with like the orange fox jacket.
Oh, is that guy?
But you didn't read the text.
Oh my
I didn't
gosh.
actually read the text. I thought
Wait,
it was great.
that reminds me of like, you remember the guy in San Jose when we played that basement? What was his shirt? What did his shirt say? Dude, in the video, like, where we
it
looked
says,
like we were in the
I rub my
nightmare
own
room.
meat.
I rub my own meat.
Let's go. Dude, where are people finding these shirts? I gotta get my hands on some.
I don't know, bro.
Wait.
Sound the alarm, guys.
No way, dude. That's insane.
That's a nice shot.
Pops and beans, baby.
Yeah, this is real good.
Cheers. Ready to drive. He's on his phone.
Yeah, I'm beating you.
Dude, stop.
So this show was wild because the Catalyst is one of those venues with 3 rooms in it, so 3 places that you can play or they can have performances going. Same time, different places, in the same building.
But I'm going to see Japanese House Soundcheck.
And in the main room directly below us was the Japanese house. We had kind of a wholesome experience getting to watch them sound check. Colin accidentally bumped into her after the show and shared some special moments. They also handed off one of their CDs, which was pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Since our routing actually allowed us to go to Sacramento the next day from where we were in Santa Cruz, he was like kind of right smack in the middle, so we just drove 2 hours and then the next day drove an hour. Yay, Sacramento!
Sacramentos. Haven't you heard? On a scale from 1 to 10, how good do we realistically think that meat was in the burritos Melly?
What meat?
Never mind.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Because we had, the steak burritos, but it was from that, sketchy-ass shop. How good do you think that meat was?
Not. When we walked in there, I walked up to Julian and I said, yeah, this is gonna give me diarrhea.
Yeah, I did think that when I saw the meat, and I was like, that is a interesting color. But I was like, I mean, it's the only thing that they have, and I need, protein, in my life.
Yes,
right
probably, now. Yes. Probably one of the most mediocre quesadillas I've ever eaten. Let me fix you up, buddy. You're gonna order the penguin aisle,
after
bro?
6 penguin aisles.
What is he doing?
Oh, is that a video?
Yeah. What?
From here on out.
Wait, what did I just walk into?
We're double tour vlogging right now.
Yeah.
Wait, are
The
you?
regular tour vlog and then the BTS.
Where,
right here.
what? Is there cameras in that?
Yeah, there's cameras.
And you?
A lot of friends at this show as well. Since I did all the booking and the prep, I loved being able to have friends and friends of friends on all of the bills that we played. They had a drink named after one of our songs, the Penguin Isle. It was just like an horchata thing, but it's not every day you get to see your song name on a billboard at a bar, coffee shop. Another coffee shop, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be great. It was a great way to celebrate after a really fantastic packed show. Sacramento was another one of those shows where it was just audience engagement. It was so high. It was so fun.
Okay, I'm going home, guys.
It's just gonna get smaller and smaller as it gets closer to the house. Good night, sweet prince.
Got any grapes?
That's not funny.
Waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Bum, 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 ba, well done.
That night after Sacramento, we drove 2 hours north again to stay at one of Pseudovision's members' family house. So it was like right outside of Reading, in this very open area. It was so quiet and peaceful. I'm very much an introvert, so as much as I enjoy playing shows and being around people, it's nice to be able to have a break and be in the silence for a bit.
Oh my god, it's the LA Ram.
Brian, where are we?
We're in Weed, California.
You're supposed to laugh.
I don't know for how long I can carry
Hey, that's
something that everything is
Toasted marshmallow shake. Toasted marshmallow shake.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd like to eat there.
So we had an off day where we drove from Reading into Portland was as far as we made it, so we took our time. I got to stay at my sister's place because she lives in Portland and we got to catch up. I don't get to see her very often, so we crashed on her floor. I then also fell in love with Portland and now want to move there. This was by far my favorite show I think we've ever played as a band.
Rat.
That is a cool sweater. That is a cool sweater. That is a cool.
What's up?
Yeah, it's good.
What's up?
What be happening? This is a cool sweater. First time in Tacoma.
Is this a video?
No.
I don't know for how long I can carry
Look at this wall. That's crazy. You wanna be the vlog? Let's go. Oh, Tiger really?
I just got them, so they hurt like hell to wear.
Oh no. So many amazing people came out to support. It's always the best feeling when you have a super high energy night where everyone is super into it. played 2 shows with these guys, one in Tacoma and one in Bellingham.
Can you open?
Our Bellingham show was super fun to goof around at. Played at the Karate Church of Elf Defense. Yeah, Elf Defense. Anyways, it was this old church converted into a music venue in the center of Bellingham. Crazy building. Wanted to shout out Julian for being the best tour manager ever. He helped me change a bass string for Brandon in between his sets because for some reason he broke his low E string. And that wasn't the only time he broke a string on tour either. He also broke it another time. So he broke 2 bass strings on a tour, which is nuts, man. Always keep an extra bass string pack in your bag.
So we got the tunnel of Vancouver here. We're just gonna go like this. Are you ready?
Boing.
Like that.
like a Mario tunnel.
Come right out, and we're gonna be in Vancouver.
Boing.
Oh my gosh! I made it to Vancouver. This was my hand warmer. I threw it down with me. This came out first.
Yeah, of course. What's up? Here's some taps.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Ah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's dark and you know
Yeah,
what?
wow, this shot is so crazy. Oof. Oh my god, and the mirror says get nailed.
It says get nailed?
Yeah.
Nailed?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! Are you shitting me?
What does it say?
Must be this tall to ride.
Okay, pause. We didn't film much here. Here's why.
Okay, so I think we've just had the most eventful day in in Vancouver ever.
You can say that.
Okay, so first things first, we woke up in the morning after Bellingham, and Colin's bag was gone.
Yes.
So we think that somebody stole it, but his bag had his passport in it, which means Colin could not come over the border because apparently he has no other form of like ID on him because he doesn't have a driver's license because he doesn't have a car. And so literally Colin got left in Bellingham because we literally could not take him.
It was just kind of one of those things where it was like, we didn't think it was going to happen. Obviously not on our bingo card, but once it happened, everyone was kind of like, please turn up, please turn up, please turn up. It did not turn up.
And his bag never got, so we think it got like stolen somehow, some way, but the coincidence, like the fact that it happened literally the day of the Vancouver show, the day of us crossing the border, he loses his bag. If we had literally one more day, we could have probably made something happen.
Yes. There is a same day passport office, but it's in Seattle. So we had to go the other direction to get there, and we wouldn't have made it on time.
Yeah.
So we had to, I mean, Colin, I guess, wasn't, putting up that much of a fight about it. He was just like, do whatever needs to happen. If he needs to get left in Bellingham, he totally can. And so we left him in Bellingham.
Where'd the pizza go?
Where?
Julian put it there.
He took it out of the trash can then.
What? It's a new pizza?
No, it's an old one.
It's an old pizza.
It's the other one that I didn't throw away.
Okay.
I mean, he thinks it's fine. He thinks it's good to eat.
Yeah. What?
I'll eat it if y'all don't want it.
No comment.
No comment. Actually, I will comment. I did work at a pizza place, and they were like, if you leave your cheese out for like an hour, it's bad.
I don't abide by that rule at all.
I wasn't
I
raised
got
that
an iron
bad.
stomach. That's just so they don't get sued.
Right. No. I'm talking
You're
about like my friends that work there.
On the idea that you could eat it if it's sitting on the counter for like a day.
24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that with rice. Anyway.
Okay.
Rice.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna eat it, that's a different story.
I'll eat it.
I can only eat cheese. So.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we
left
so
Colin-
we left
left
Colin
Colin
in
in Bellingham.
He's across he's apparently having a great time somewhere.
He posted on a Snapchat story a video of him walking through the streets.
I love that for him. Yeah, he seems like he's having a great time.
He's like, oops, got left in Bellingham. Yeah, well, anyways, so we get to Vancouver. We play a bomb-ass show. Like, it's so good, okay? And then at the very end, Gerardo's like, my car got broken into.
Oh, literally, like, as soon as we, like, wrap up and, like, get off stage, we get that text. And we're just starting to enjoy the next set. And then we all just read the text, and we all just took the fuck off. We just
We looked at each other, and we looked back, we looked at each other, and then we just booked it. Oh yeah.
It happened so fast, and suddenly we're out in the streets and running towards wherever we think the car is, but we don't really know where the car is because none of us drove there.
Yeah.
I can take.
How do you guys feel about tonight's show?
Just the show?
Well, kind of the whole night, I suppose.
Encapsulation. I feel like this is the start of the comeback story.
Okay, you know what? I'll take that.
The show itself, maybe the best I've felt about a show.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, it felt great. Everybody was into it.
Except
like,
maybe Tacoma, but like...
Tacoma was like kind of hard to beat.
But this was very close, if not beating it. And then obviously missing a member for Pseudovision, and then car broken into was not ideal.
Oh yeah, because we left Colin in Bellingham. I sat inside the venue an hour before, and I tried to learn his part for one of Pseudo's songs.
Yes. Oh yeah, that was a whole thing too.
And I did it.
Well.
Yeah.
I did it. I played the song. Let's go. It's just one of those nights where it's just like, wow, is this real? Like, did this really happen? I feel like this series of events in the last 24 hours has been like way too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I need to sleep for now.
We had like too many good things happen for the first week.
I know, yeah, the first week is like way too good. Yeah, anyways. What an insane, oh, you can't see me at all now. What an insane past 24 hours. Okay,
Vancouver, Canada, it's been real. It's been real. What the hell?
After this hectic, crazy mess, we got Colin from Bellingham the same night, crossed the border again after the show, and just stayed at the same hotel he was at. The next day we had another off day, so we could drive from Bellingham to Portland. Portland was kind of the middle spot because the place that we were actually playing next was in Bend, which was like down here. Portland's here, and then Bellingham is like all the way up here. So we just stayed in Portland and made it to Bend the next day. Be careful, yeah. No squid jigging. Are you hitting him with chocolate milk?
That's one should.
Do it again. Getting destroyed. Damn. Damn.
Is it time?
Damn. The venue was kind of funny. It reminded me of the main city or town in a video game where you just have a bunch of NPCs around kind of doing their own random things. Like, why was Jack standing at a vending machine dispensing whoopee cushions and fake mustaches and hand buzzers? Why were the guys from Pseudovision talking to the bartender so she'd feel safe that night? I was like walking around taking pictures of everything. It literally felt, it was weird. It was, again, surreal. Maybe that's just a feeling from being in like a new place though. Maybe everything just feels surreal.
Yeah, what is this vending machine?
Broken.
This is like the one from SpongeBob when they got all the like, all the glorp candy or whatever it was they had in there.
Oh, see, it's broken.
Did you break it?
Oh, wait. Hold up.
Are you good?
You can't just steal my money like that.
How much did you pay?
Like, I don't know, $4?
For what? What is he trying to get?
Whoopee cushion?
You paid $4 for a whoopee
Yes!
cushion.
And I should have it by now. Oh, it's coming loose. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're getting all the whoopee cushions. Oh fuck. Oh no. No! Wait, no! The buzzer.
No, are you breaking it?
Wait, hold up. You gotta cover me. Somebody's gonna get mad. Did it just... Oh, you know what? This might be a locking mechanism so that you're not able to steal shit.
You gotta pay another $4.
No, it's just gonna steal it again. I don't think it's possible. Do we have anything to like pry it open with?
Shit. And again, probably
C. James West. It is actually like a lover woman here.
Guys, let me do the backing vocals now.
Are the secrets will never tell.
Okay.
Love me like a lover. Love.
Shakira came out of me just then.
My pockets are actually full to the brim of pizza. Don't tell anyone though.
How are you doing it?
There was actually a group of people that came to see us but couldn't stay in the building past 9 p.m. because they enforced the 21 plus after 9 p.m. rule. I felt so bad because they were literally standing outside in the rain watching us play. Which was insane that they decided to stick around and do that. But literally, like, these guys were the sweetest people ever. There were windows behind us so they could kind of see the performance, but they stuck around. We got to talk to them after the set. Yeah, wow. Then came the long drive from Portland to Salt Lake City.
What's the sign say?
Yes.
What's that sign say?
What the hell? What's that say, bro?
Dude, what the fuck?
Can you stop that? Actually, stop that. Actually, stop that.
Pulse.
Why are you doing that?
Stop doing that.
My fault, game.
Oh, definitions. Yeah.
I gotta send a picture of that to you.
Yeah, I already took one.
Yeah.
So, take it with me.
One of the bands had a car bumper on stage because they got into an accident and had their whole bumper come off their car on the way to the show, so they brought the bumper to the show.
They slid into the median, so it's a little more terrible than it. Yeah, but it didn't.
And I'm
end
probably
that
making
bad.
it out to be.
He wants it.
Powerful. I did just walk right in front of your shot. I'm so sorry.
God! No!
Okay. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Oh.
I have to do some wacky shit to get over there.
I have to do some wacky shit.
I have to do some wacky shit.
Oh yeah, we are doing wacky shit. Oh, freestyle.
Wacky shit. I have to do some wacky shit.
No?
No? Are you filming me? Are you filming me? Are you filming me? Are you filming me? Stop.
Stop. So this was the part of tour where everyone started feeling really tired. We were at about the 2-week mark, where us introverts were all trying to get away from each other as much as possible. Needed extra sleeping time wherever we could get it. Now, I do not recommend going from Salt Lake City to Vegas in one day. The drastic change in humidity and temperature, I think that's what it was, caused us to have the craziest performance ever. Guitars would not stay in tune. Whitney's strap button came out of his guitar, like the whole button came out of his guitar. Jack's pickup came loose. He broke 2 strings, and all in all, I think we went through 3 separate guitars just in the Stereosity performance. Yeah, yikes. We live. It's just the stuff you gotta deal with sometimes, and maybe think about that beforehand. I don't know. But then we headed to the final show tour in Phoenix. That part out. with Bill's. Strelitzia was by far, I think, one of my favorite performances I've ever seen live. Those guys were nice enough to let us stay at their place afterwards, so we had a floor to sleep on.
Now everything's crumbling down. That's alright. It's going to work out. Oh shit.
Okay.
Waffle House.
And scene.
Somewhere.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, hold on. Wait, show me.
Snag him with chopsticks and get him the fuck out.
Are you serious?
Oh, what the hell?
That's a thing here.
So while we were actually at their place, we get all set up on our like air mats, whatever it is that we're sleeping on. Colin's like sleeping on the couch. So I'm like, I had like a rubber band and I threw it across the room at one point because I was trying to hit Colin with the rubber band, but it goes and it flies over his head because I missed. I go around to pick up the rubber band and I'm like looking for it behind the couch, and I bend down and I like look under the couch and I see something wiggling. I'm like, well, what is that? Because it kind of looked like a centipede, because I'm from California. We've got centipedes and I've seen centipedes before, but I have never seen scorpions. It was a scorpion. Just had this big tail coming up the back of it. And I remember like standing up and I was just like, Colin, you ain't never gonna believe this. Then the dude from Strelitzia, Skylar, he literally came over and was just like, oh yeah, no, this is, you know, we get him sometimes. And he picks him up with like a pair of chopsticks.
Alright. Well, I'm thinking, I'm gonna be sleeping on the floor. Stop, don't say that. Don't say that. What the hell?
The chopstick. Oh, he's moving. Mr. Miyagi style.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Bro, I'm so scared about sleeping on the floor.
Scorpion. Anyways, imagine having that and then having to sleep on the floor afterwards. Yeah. And then we headed home. We had some final goodbye moments in Phoenix where we said bye to the Pseudo crew, and some more final goodbye moments when we said bye to everybody else back at home, the Stereosity crew, and to Julian. Man, it's kind of surreal and bittersweet to be home after that. So many good people, so many great friends, so many shows, experiences, dumplings, and some of my favorite life moments so far, for sure. I'd do it 1,000,000 times again if I could. Yes, even after a stolen bag and a broken window. Now, I did set this whole tour up myself. If I had to end this video off with one thing, I would say this. Don't be afraid to try something new, and don't be afraid to do it yourself. One thing I've noticed the most is that you get the most out of your efforts if you put your time into it and just do it yourself. You don't have to go through a booking agent or a promoter or any middleman to get a tour set up, or, you know, to make a run of shows happen as a DIY band in particular. All I did was talk to the people I knew that knew people that knew people, and then it all kind of connected itself. It's just a lot of emails. Now, This was the most fun span of 2 weeks I think I have ever had in my whole life. Mainly because I picked the people I loved to surround myself with, and I don't regret that at all. It was also the most successful financially, but we'll keep that for another time. I will pat myself on the back for that one though. Anyways, I'm planning on pumping out more content here. If you'd like to see exactly how this tour was set up and how you can do it yourself as a DIY band, let me know in the comments down there. Hit subscribe. Let's see if we can make that happen. Till next time. Let's go.
I ate something.
Let's go.
Shower. Even though I'm bad, I'm right. Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.